Evidence-based strategies for inclusive online learning. Today, we will discuss a topic that is central to the success of modern education and a topic that is close to my heart, ensuring that online learning environments are inclusive and accessible for all learners. As instructional designers, we are not simply building courses, we are shaping experiences that determine whether learners feel they belong, whether they can engage meaningfully, and whether they succeed. Evidence-based strategies rooted in accessibility standards and universal design for learning, UDL, provide us with the framework to achieve this goal. Based on recent findings, instructional designers should assume that at least 1 in 5 learners may need tailored support, whether through accessible formats, adaptive pacing, or multimodal content delivery. One review highlights that 15 to 20% of students with disabilities, or around 1 in 5 learners, including those with autism, learning disabilities, and sensory impairments, require specialized instructional design support to access learning materials effectively. Assistive technologies such as mobile devices, iPads, and AR tools are frequently used to support these learners, but their effectiveness depends on thoughtful instructional design. Moreover, to truly create inclusive online learning, we must go beyond technology fixes and consider the broader learner experience. Evidence-based strategies include accessibility reviews and collaboration, embedding accessibility checks into the design process and working closely with accessibility teams ensures compliance with standards like WCAG and Section 508. This is not just legal compliance, it is ethical responsibility. Universal Design for Learning, UDL. Applying UDL principles means offering multiple means of representation, engagement, and expression. For example, providing captions, transcripts, glossaries, and flexible timing options ensures learners with diverse needs can fully participate. Non-digital considerations. Beyond screen readers and color contrast, we must anticipate learners' varied pace and language needs. Strategies such as allowing extended time for activities, defining jargon, and offering translations for English language learners reduce barriers and foster inclusion. Accessibility is not a one-time task. It requires collaboration, training, and ongoing support among designers, SMEs, and developers to sustain inclusive practices, thus creating a culture of accessibility. Why does accessibility matter? Designing for belonging is more than meeting compliance standards. It is about equity and human dignity. When learners feel included, they are more likely to engage, persist, and achieve. Conversely, when accessibility is overlooked, learners may feel excluded, disoriented, or diminished. Belonging is the foundation of effective learning. It validates diverse identities, reduces cognitive barriers, and empowers learners to bring their full selves into the educational experience. In diverse classrooms, belonging is not optional, it is essential. Inclusive design is not just about technology, it is about people. It is about ensuring that every learner, regardless of ability, background, or language, has equitable access to education. As instructional designers, we must commit to evidence-based strategies, apply UDL principles, and foster a culture of accessibility that goes beyond compliance. My call to action for you today is this: invest in accessibility as a core design value. Build processes that prioritize inclusion, and most importantly, design for belonging. Because when learners feel they can belong, they thrive. Together, we can create online learning experiences that are not only accessible, but transformative. Thank you for participating in this presentation. I hope you will join me in making online learning as inclusive as possible for all learners.